So this person says, please, how do I start express entry process? In the process of starting, and I need your help from start to finish. So me, I cannot help you from start to finish. God is the helper of everybody's destiny. Thanks. This person says, did you do it as a non-resident of Canada? I mean, did you give birth? And how much was the cost of delivery in hospital? I've been searching online to know rates. Oh, for me, I came in as PR. And PR, it's sweet to give birth in Canada as PR because I didn't pay anything. I just walked in with my pregnancy and walked out with my baby. I cannot say the same about US. I've heard a lot of people in the US complaining how you have to pay money to give birth. But in Canada, as a PR, a citizen, free pa. So this person says, hi Oni, please enlighten me more. I am a licensed teacher here in Nigeria, but my IELTS is 5.5, as in IELTS is so crazy. Thank God I wrote it once. People that I wrote have written it like 5 times.
Give me love, give me.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is a pretty chilled video. In fact, the way I'm sitting there, you know that it's pretty chilled. Nothing really much to do but to answer your questions. I remember putting out a poll saying I think over a month ago, saying that if you have questions, send them to me, to my DM and the likes, and then I'll respond. And I got a couple of questions. I responded to them in the DMs already, but I'm like, there are some other persons that would like to listen or would like to find out the answers to this question. So I'm bringing them out here. So let's share the questions together. I'll answer the questions. The one I can't answer, I don't know. We'll figure out something. But if you're new here, my name is Oneway. Welcome to my channel. Please like, please share, subscribe, and share this video with everybody you would think of. But without much ado, let's get right into this video because it's a whole lot of questions. I think I have like maybe over 20 questions. I'm not sure I'll get to everything because I don't want the video to be too long. But as much as possible, I'll try to give answers to them and also make sure that it doesn't get too long, hopefully. So let's start. The first question, this person is asking, please ma, did you use the one-way ticket or return ticket or both for PR immigrants? Okay, so if you're a PR and you're coming into Canada to land, except you're going back, like I mean going back, maybe you just came to do soft landing. Soft landing is when you still have things to do back in Nigeria or your country, your home country, and then you're just coming briefly to fulfill your permanent residency, to say, oh, I'm here, stamp me in, give me my PR card, and then I'll go back. If you are not doing that, you're booking a one-way ticket because you're not going back. Like me, when we came, we booked a one-way ticket. We're not going back to Nigeria anytime soon, so there's no point. So you just book a one-way ticket. That's if you're a PR and you're coming to Canada to land. You don't need to book a two-way ticket. If you're a if you use visitor's visa, obviously you most likely need a two-way ticket so that they are sure you're going back to your home country. So you need just one-way ticket for PR. So the next question, this person says, can I do education degree in Canada if I don't have education degree in Nigeria? As in, I studied pure accounting, but I want to change to education degree in Canada because I taught all throughout my life here in private school in Nigeria. Okay, so first things first, I don't understand like the context of this question, but I'll answer it in the two contexts that I think in my head. I feel like this person is saying that they want to come here and get an education degree. If you want to come to Canada to get any degree, you're free to. It depends on which one you're getting. It depends on if you want to get an education degree like bachelor's of education or master's in education. you're free to do whatever you like. You most likely will just get the education in your field, your first degree field. Like me now, my first degree was linguistics and communication, in line with my master's. So coming here and getting a degree, I'm getting a degree that will make me teach in my field, like English. If you had a degree in like engineering, you would get a bachelor's of education, but you would teach in your field, which is sciences. And this person is saying accounting. So you, after getting your degree, you most likely teach in mathematics or financial whatever. That's the way it works here. So you're good to go if you want to get a degree. That's fine. And I think that has answered the question. Let's move to the next one. So this person says, Oyindamola, please, which province or provinces is best for an immigrant coming to Canada that is not expensive? Sorry for the laugh. Sorry for the laugh. Okay, so I think that not expensive is relative. Not expensive in terms of, is it food, is it basic amenities, is it taxes? Like, each province has their own pros and cons. Okay, before now, like maybe as a last year, 2 years ago, Alberta was like one of the cheapest province. And because everybody was shouting it's one of the cheapest province, let's say like over 100,000 people also heard that it's one of the cheapest province, and people rushed into Alberta. Right now, Alberta is like hike. There's like serious hike in rent. There's serious hike in every single thing you can think of. The only thing that is not yet hiked in price right now is taxes. So our taxes is just 5% compared to other provinces. So if you are looking for cheaper province in terms of tax, Alberta is like topping the charts. But if you are looking for cheaper provinces in terms of every other thing, I would just say settle for these smaller cities. Smaller cities, they are quite cheaper. Alberta, we have Calgary, we have Edmonton. Everybody rushes to Calgary. The truth is that Edmonton is quite cheaper compared to Calgary, but everybody is in Calgary. So like, it's really relative. You just need to decide and pick the province you want based on the pros and the cons that you've thought about. Job too is a thing. Job also is a thing. Like, you just need to sit down and consider what you think is best for you, for your family, and then put it into your thoughts and say, okay, this should be okay for us, I'm fine with this. Before you go and be fine with a province, you get there and then you meet something else. Just like some people came to Alberta. Right now, it's so high that some people cannot cope. So I really cannot recommend which province is cheap and which province is not cheap. Okay, let's move to the next question. So this person says, hi Oyin, I saw your video on teachers in Nigeria who wish to teach in Canada, and I'm very much interested. And she says, I am expecting my visitor's visa this month. I am hopeful that when I get my visitor's visa, I would come and teach in Canada. Sorry for the laugh. But the truth is that you can't come to Canada on visitor's visa and work. That's the truth. I don't know who is lying to people or who the agent is that is telling these people that you come to Canada with a visitor's visa and you immediately get a job. PR self never get job. It's visitors visa that wants to come and get job. But this is no shade to anybody. It's just how it works here. Like, once you land in Canada as a PR, you first need to get your SIN. You see, this SIN is a code that gives you access to get jobs. When any employer needs to employ you, they would ask for this SIN. Except you are doing a cash job, you cannot work without this SIN, because this is where they take out taxes. This is where they put all your benefits. Like, this SIN is like your key to entering anywhere in this Canada, and visitors do not have that. Except you get here and convert your visitor's visa to a work permit. It happens, but it's really rare. So that way you can now get a job. But saying I'm coming here with a visitor's visa and I'm going to start working as a teacher. Shey people are joking. I'm asking because me that I'm PR, this is really no shit to anybody. But me that I'm PR, I'm still going to school to go and learn how to come and teach. You that you're a visitor, you want to come here, land immediately and start teaching. It doesn't work that way. There's a process. So you need to follow due process. And the process is long. I already have short video about it on my channel. Go and watch that. I hope that helps. Next question. Okay, so this person says, hello Oyinda, hope you're good. Please, if somebody is already in Canada as a permanent resident, will proof of fund be required to bring her kids over to join her? Okay, so if I understand this question well, first things first, when you were applying for your PR, you didn't fill your child in your documents, which is wrong. When you are coming, they will ask you how many dependents you have. If you are married, you can either say your spouse is unaccompanied, which means the spouse is not coming anytime soon, or the spouse is accompanied, which means the spouse is coming with you. So if you filled unaccompanied, you don't have to pay proof of fund for your spouse. But they ask you, do you have dependent children? You say no. It's very, very hard for you to have these kids after you have become a PR here. Because they've already asked you, you say no. You are going to fill. So if you're filling your permanent residence document, you're not just filling yourself. You're filling yourself, your immediate family, and your extended family. Like I filled my siblings. I filled my mom. So that in years to come, when my siblings decide, oh, I'm also doing my PR, they can claim points from me. And when they say, do you have siblings here? You had already filled no. Do you know that it counters each other? So, like, they already ask you for information from the onset. If you are not filling all of this information, that's a discredit to yourself. It's like you are putting in false documentation. And it can get you banned from Canada for 5 years. So I would suggest to this person that please fill in your family members from the get-go. Even if you don't have the proof of fund, go and find it. If you are running away from that, at the end of the day, you'll not even be able to fill them. So your family stays apart from you, which is even worse. So fill your family members and don't do this. Don't get to Canada first and you're looking for how to bring them in. So this person says, I have my younger brother willing to gift me 10 million naira, and I am wondering if the amount is too small or too much to qualify as... Okay, let's take this again. I have my younger brother willing to gift me 10 million for my PR application, but I am wondering if the amount isn't too much to qualify as gift deed. Okay, so I am guessing that a lot of people do not know that for proof of funds, you can get them from your family members. I did that. When I did my PR application, my mom was the one that sent me the money as a gift. You will sign this whole document saying that my mom gave me the money, she has no right to the money whatsoever, blah, blah, blah. There will be a witness, everybody signs. And you get it notarized in a court of law. So that way it's binded by law. So, and this person is asking that the money, does it not seem like it's too much for the PR application? The way it works, they don't care how much it is, in as much as you have viable claim to this person being your family member. You guys bear the same surname, or the person is your brother-in-law or something. It must be like a real connection and be notarized in the court. They are good. They don't want to care how much it is. My whole proof of fund money was given to me by my mom, and nobody asked me that why is she giving me the whole money. So no amount is too much to be qualified as a gift deed, except the person is not your family member, because it raises eyebrow if it's not your family member and they're like, why are they giving you 10 million? As per you, you have done great work for this person. I mean, who are you to this person that they are giving you 10 million? Even me, I will raise eyebrow. Pé kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? What did you do for this person that they gave you gift deed? But if it's your family member, it's quick to say their family, this person is my brother, and you have proof to back it up. So don't let's spend too much time. That's it. You can get gift deed no matter the amount. Just make sure you have an official document signed in the court of law. That's all. The next one. This person says, I have some questions. I and my fiance plan doing our court wedding next month, and my ITA came this week. Oh wow, congratulations. I entered the pool as married already though. Hey? Will it raise an eyebrow if IRCC sees my marriage certificate date is after my ITA? And if yes, how do I go about it here? Okay, let me read the question again so you can get it. So this person is saying that I and my fiance plan doing our court wedding next month. Let's say next month. I'm shooting this video in April. So they are planning to do their wedding in May. And then she got ITA in April. And she has already entered the pool as a married person. But they have not done marriage. Of which in the marriage certificate is going to show next month as the date. And she has already gotten her stuff right now. Actually, there are lots of ways to look at this thing. For me, I'll say she should decline the ITA and wait for the next one. But ITAs these days do not get easy to come by. Like, have you guys seen these calls? They're like crazily high. So imagine that you are filled that you are married when you're not yet married. Like, this thing is tricky. I don't know how this person will do it. Whether the person says yes, they continue whatever the application says, or no. But they will have a marriage certificate next month. It's just that if the official that is looking at this application, the visa officer, if this person is very meticulous, the person will probably know and will most likely reject the application because you are falsifying lies. Like, it's lies. I don't know, but I wish them all the best. That's, to the best of my knowledge, the way I can answer the question. So the second question the person was asking is, will fixing money after ITA date for approval of fund be okay, so as to submit proof of fixed deposit certificate? Is it better we send the money to my mother to give it to me as gift deed? You have answered your question. And I add a letter of explanation. Perfect. I'd rather you send it to your mom and then your mom sends it to you, which is gift deed. That's okay by me. Next question. Okay. So this person says, last year I got West, took IELTS, got my transcript. I also don't want to travel alone. I have a guy now. We're planning to get married, but with the same strategy you used. If you have seen my PR video, these questions are most likely like PR related questions. They're like, the strategy you use, we can try same. After I get an ITA, I add in, but my IELTS wasn't that good. So I'm thinking of creating the profile with my results. Then when I take a new ITA, I update and swipe. Will it affect me? Obviously no. Like, if you're in the pool right now with a result that you think is lower, or you don't have your master's degree yet, and you're in the pool and you're still doing your master's degree, or you're trying to write another exam, as soon as those other results comes out, you just need to update it. It doesn't affect anything. Once you update it, you most likely get a draw. So you can update as many times as possible in the pool till you get your desired score. If you choose to write another IELTS, fine, write, update. You go and update that you've done another IELTS and you put in the new scores. So it's not going to affect you. That's something that I know. It won't affect you. Go back to updating it and you're fine. Yeah. So I'm trying my best to answer as many questions as possible. So I'm making this really fast. Next question. So this person says that from your video, you said that you came to Canada with your teaching degree. Please be specific. I'm in Nigeria and I have a teaching degree and I need help of going to Canada to teach here. Okay. Now, so as not to confuse people, because I see that a lot of people are confused by this. Guys, I did not come here like I did not how will I put this? I did not have my teaching degree in my hand and I say I have teaching degree, oh, people should bring me to Canada. No, what I meant is that I did the whole express entry thing, but my teaching experience was my work experience I used. It was my teaching career that obviously brought me here. That was what I meant. I used my teaching experience. I had 3 years of teaching experience and I put that in as my express entry work experience. And this thing, a lot of people don't know. People feel like it's just like all those serious professional work. Teaching is a professional job in Canada. People feel like it's all those doctors, engineers, tech. Those are people that get in with their work experience. No, teaching, with teaching too, you can enter into the pool, take IELTS, take WES. I did all of those. This video is on my channel. I took IELTS, I took WES, and did all the exams. But my work experience was in teaching. So obviously my teaching career brought me to Canada. That's what I mean. I don't mean that you will have your teaching experience or somebody's a teacher watching this video right now saying, oh, because I'm a teacher, I can come to Canada. Or they are looking for teachers to come and teach. Yes, they are looking for teachers in this, at least in this Alberta. But you need to have a license to teach. You need to get a degree, a certification of Alberta before you teach. So you cannot come from Canada, from Nigeria and say, oh, I'm going to Canada to become a teacher. They are looking for teachers. I will become a teacher immediately. It doesn't work that way. I hope I am clear. Okay. Oh. Before somebody else will say, I want to come to Canada with my teaching degree, I have given them false information. What I mean is that you need to bring yourself here first. And then you can use your teaching career or your teaching experience and get into teaching here. After you get certified, of course. The next one. This person says, it's good evening, sis. I want to say a big thank you for the good job you are doing in enlightening immigrants. Thank you too. Please, I have tried to get LMIA job from outside the country, but to no avail. I heard some companies rendering help for LMIA, but the person will have to pay and I don't mind. Kindly recommend a reliable source. Thanks in anticipation. God bless you abundantly. Thank you. I accept the prayers. But me too, I don't know them. LMIA is hard to come by. Those agencies that are doing it, I don't know them. I don't have any recommendation. I don't know anybody. If you know, maybe you should tell me too. Because I have people that are looking for LMIA jobs too, that are in my circle. So if you know, but yeah, you should explain to all of us so that we can get this gist together. But in all sincerity, I really don't know them. And I hope you don't fall into the wrong hands, because there are some agents that will tell you they sell LMIA, blah, blah, blah. You're actually supposed to get it free. A job is supposed to contact you and say, oh, they are looking for so person to do this job. They can't find the person to do it here. And then they bring you from outside. So these people paying to get it and all of, I don't know them. Oh, I don't know the agency, all of that. If you know them, tell me too, so we can work hand in hand to help each other. Okay? Thanks. Next one. This person says, a local Nigerian plumber. I'm a local Nigerian plumber with over 10 years experience and GS3 educational background. Can I relocate through the Express Entry Federal Skilled Trade program? Yes, I think there's a way these people do it. I don't know if you require any certifications or something, but I know that you can try trade. So you can look that up, Express Entry, the trade, instead of federal skilled worker. Theirs is called the trade skilled. So if you have like issue or war in Nigeria, like people who, you're not doing the white collar jobs, you're doing the blue collar jobs. That's what they call it here. The blue collar jobs like plumbing, technicians, all these people that just do this handiwork. Yes, you can get in through the trade system. So you can look that up. Also, the person says, I have another question. I have a brother who wants to relocate but has only BSc and service year experience. Can he relocate with his education background and 1 year experience, so she get another degree? Oh, have you seen the drawers? If you have seen the drawer, you not ask me this question. Because the drawers are as high as 500 and something right now, and I think the last I checked it was like 520 something. To get 520 something, you need to have like over 3 years of work experience. You need to have like masters. You need to have like Brea PhD gone safe, papa. You need to do French. Because even me, if I look at my scores previously, I came in with a score of 475. I cannot get 520 something right now. It's not possible. So with this 1 year work experience, it cannot work. Please find another thing to do. Look for more work experience, or just try to do better, because really this score cannot even get you anywhere. It can't get you closer to 400 itself. It'll be like a 300 and something. That's your best bet. So please find another thing. Next one. Okay, so this person says, good afternoon, I'm a new subscriber. Oh no, thank you. I would also like to ask a question. In a situation where most of my experience for a particular role is unpaid, what do I do? So if your role is unpaid, that's like internship. They don't want such. They want an experience that is paid. So you can't use internship as work experience for express entry. They only want experiences that are paid work experience. Because they will ask you how many hours, how much were you paid. You put all of this in the reference letter. And you know the reference letter gets sent by the organization that you are working with. So they want work experiences that is paid. You can't use this. That's their rules. That's how they want their thing. Next question. I think I'm doing great at this, because I'm moving as fast as possible, so I can get to answer as much as possible. So let's answer the next one. So this person says, hi Oni, please enlighten me more. I am a licensed teacher here in Nigeria, but my IELTS is 5.5, as in IELTS is so crazy. Thank God I wrote it once. People that I wrote have written it like 5 times. Let me continue, sorry, I digress. Can I come to Canada as a kitchen helper? Is that kind of job existing here? And switch back to my field? I don't know. But I know that I can switch to any field in this Canada after you have come. But as kitchen helper, how does it work? Please, this person, maybe you should tell us. Because myself, I don't know. But if you can make your way into Canada, legally of course, you can switch to any career once you get here. That's the sweet thing about this place. You can go to school at any age. You can switch careers at any time. Nobody is going to beat you. Nobody send you. Nobody send your father. Switch to any career, you're good to go. At 70, you're good to go. Just make sure that you have the energy to do everything that you need to get certified. So if you want to switch when you get here, that's still good. But coming here as a kitchen helper, I don't know about that one. Next question. So this person says, please, how do I start express entry process? I need your help. I need your guidance from the beginning. In the process of starting, and I need your help from start to finish. Start to finish. You need to read and do research. Nobody helped me from start to finish. Okay, my cousin, she did, but she was just putting eye for me. It's not like she helped me that I don't do anything. I cannot help you from start to finish. The honest truth is that I'm so busy with my life that I've not even finished my own life since. It's now helping somebody from start to finish. Please and please, I'm not an agent. I'm not a licensed consultant. Like, you need a licensed consultant. You can look for people who do that legally. They have license to do that. They can help you from start to finish because they will get paid. Me, I cannot help person from start to finish. I will be tired, and I don't even want to be paid because I don't have the strength to do that. So find a licensed consultant, licensed immigration consultant, or do the research yourself. That was what I did. I didn't pay anybody. I sat down, read plenty things. I joined plenty groups. I figured out things myself. I read a lot on Ireland, and it worked out well to the glory of God. So me, I cannot help you from start to finish. God is the helper of everybody's destiny. Thanks. Next question. Okay, so this person says, hi ma, I'm a new follower on YouTube and IG. If you have not followed me on IG, please go and follow. And if you are watching this video and you've not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Also like this video as you are watching. Let me continue. Thank you for following and liking and subscribing. Thanks for sharing your experiences, and I must confess I enjoy every bit of your videos. Aww. I would love to ask you questions regarding Express Entry. I'll go ahead now. You have gassed me up. Kindly share me some minutes. You have plenty minutes. So this person says that regarding the work experience, is it a must you must have reference letters from all the places you have worked, or just the last place you're currently working? And is it a must you show salary slip? Because I don't have salary slips for all my work experiences. Okay, so the first question, is it a must to get reference letters from all the places you have worked? So it's only the places you are claiming in your Express Entry application. So for me, I claimed 2 places. I worked in 2 places and I claimed the 2. You need letter for the 2. Let's say that I've worked like for 10 years and I claimed just 2 years out of the 10 years. You don't need letter for the rest because you didn't claim them in your Express Entry application. Because there are some people that they've worked for a long time and they only want to claim like the current job they are doing, and they've been working there for like 3 years. That's fine. You don't need to claim every other years. But when you're filling your work experience and everything you've done, they will ask you what you've done for the past 10 years. But they don't necessarily need you to bring reference letters from the past 10 years, in as much as you did not claim that particular work experience as the work experience you added for your application. That's okay. Question number 1 answered. Question number 2, it says, must you show salary slip like for all the work experiences? Because she does not have salary slip. At least you have pay slip, like a document that shows where you've been paid, something to show. You must have that. Like, but for my own application, I didn't need to submit pay slip. I just wrote it in my reference letter that this is how much I was paid, and my employer signed that. They told me, like they wrote in the letter that this is how much I was paid, and it was signed, it was stamped, and all of that. So I didn't do that, but they might ask you. I don't know. I'm not visa application or visa officer. Sometimes they ask these people if there is any ambiguity, like they see that okay, this thing is not clear, they'll ask you for some document. So I hope I've answered this question, hopefully. Next question. So this person says, how many do we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Almost. The questions are still plenty. Okay, let me just look for some other ones and then we'll move on. So this person says, hi, can I ask about your birth in Canada? Yeah, ask please. At least let's move from questions of Express Entry. How much did you do it? Okay, let's backtrack. This person says, did you do it as a non-resident of Canada? I mean, did you give birth? And how much was the cost of delivery in hospital? I've been searching online to know rates. Oh, for me, I came in as PR. And PR, it's sweet to give birth in Canada as PR because I didn't pay anything. I just walked in with my pregnancy and walked out with my baby. Okay, sorry guys, more seriously now. It's sweet to give birth to Canada. I cannot say the same about US. I've heard a lot of people in the US complaining how you have to pay money to give birth. But in Canada, as a PR, a citizen, free of charge. You walk in and walk out. They say goodbye. I don't pay anything. Jack, nothing. I walked in and walked out with my baby. They even gave me freebies when we were going. So it's sweet to give birth in Canada. So I don't know how much it is, but I've heard people talk about it, that birth tourism, it ranges from like 5k to 20k depending on the hospital that you go to. So I don't know. God will help you to find the one that is cheaper if you're coming in as a non-resident. I really don't know. I'm just grateful to be a PR to experience this privilege, because really it's a privilege. So I don't know, but I'm glad I asked this question, because it's taking me off express entry, plenty talk. Let's find some other questions like this. Okay, this person says, is there any other alternative aside from doing IELTS and WES? My husband has been writing IELTS for a long time and he has really not passed. I'm also preparing to write. The last call was not okay. Honestly, I sympathize with you, because IELTS is hard. It's hard. I used to just give thanks to God that I wrote this IELTS once, because IELTS is really hard. Even when you speak English, you're a native speaker, like not like Canadians, but even when you speak well, you will still write IELTS and you discover that IELTS can give person headache. So I don't know what to do. There's nothing else. You have to write IELTS, or you do French. If you take French exam, you don't need to do IELTS, in as much as you pass very well. But as I'm seeing this person that is failing in English, is it French that this person will say they want to do? So I wish you all the best. That's all I can say, really. Next question. Please, I'm trying to immigrate to Canada with my husband via study route. Good choice. I don't know if you know any genuine agents that can help us. I'm scared of these fake agents. Myself, I'm scared for you. I will appreciate your help, ma. Thank you. I received the thank you, but I don't know. I do stuff myself. I don't like agents. The licensed consultants are really expensive. I would say try it yourself. It's going to be a hard thing, but I would say try it yourself, because I don't know any licensed consultants that will not collect cheap money, and I don't know agents that will not defraud you. Agents out there, they are scary. Please run. So I don't know how to help you. I hope you find the help that you need. So this person says, good morning, my name is, I keep the name, I'm one of your subscribers on YouTube. Thank you so much. Thank you, and I am grateful for your time. Of course, my subscriber, I have time. If you are not subscribed to my channel, go and subscribe. I have a son. This is the question. I have a son and I am legally married but separated. Okay, now this is a serious question. But I don't want to travel with my son yet because he's still young and I will not be able to provide proof of funds for him at the onset. So is it advisable to put single as my marital status? And won't it be difficult to get to Canada and bring my son? Okay, let me read it again because I don't understand. I have a son. I am legally married but separated. And I don't want to travel with my son yet. Okay, I get it now. She has a son, but with the husband that they are now separated. And she doesn't want to travel with her son right now. I would say still put your son in your application. I'm sure they will ask for money. I would say still put your son because it gives you the access to have him in later on. You might not bring him as soon as possible, which means that even when you have the proof of fund, you can return. I don't want to use this word, that you borrow money, because Canada do not accept that. But I'll just say find ways to get the money for your son. Put it in the account. You might not bring him as soon as you want, but you need to have him as dependent in your application. I don't think that you can say that your kids are not unaccompanied right now. I'm not sure. Like, I've not looked it up. I've not checked. I'm not sure. So I can't say you can choose your kids and say they are unaccompanied. But I feel like you should put your son in your application so it's easier to bring him later on. That's all I'll say about this. And also make sure that your separated partner signs an agreement that yes, you're bringing in your child. If not, they will not allow you. They won't. Now, I'm guessing this is the last question. This person says, hello, Indamola. My name is Hello, Indamola. My name is... I withdraw the name. And I am one of your YouTube subscribers. We know each other. Thank you, guys. And I have been following your YouTube from the very first video you relocated. Oh, God. I appreciate you. Me and my family, husband and 4-year-old are relocating to Calgary. And I don't know where to start looking for houses or apartments. I know that there's Rent Faster and Kijiji. You're in the right direction. But I don't really know the communities that are suitable for a family. Oh, and also, we are not going to buy a car initially. So we need somewhere like in downtown that is conducive to raise a child. Thank you so much in advance for any insight. I'm sure that I've responded to this person. But I also want to talk about it here. And maybe this is where we draw the curtain. So first things first, in Canada, there are places where you can stay that you most likely would not need to stress to take the bus if you don't have a car. But I would say that if you come in, yes, downtown is a good place to navigate yourself around, but most times it's not really nice to raise a kid in downtown because of the so many things going there. Also, and bustle and the other things. You guys get it, going on in downtown. And there are some places in downtown that are still really good, but my point is that most times your job determines where it's close to get like an apartment, and most people don't even have a job before they come in. I would just say pick a spot, like pick a place in Calgary. If it was going to be me, I would just pick a place that I feel I have people support, I'm comfortable. And if you don't know anybody here, just pick a place you think that is still comfortable for you. Maybe downtown, maybe not. That's okay. And get settled. When the job comes, you can always change apartments, which is good to sign a 6-month lease. So you can move as soon as possible if you get a job. But most landlords want to sign 1-year lease. So I really don't know. I just pray for God's assistance for you. That's all I'll say. And that question is like really nice. Hopefully, all of these questions, you have learned 1 or 2 things. Because me too, I learned 1 or 2 things as we were talking. And I wish everybody all the best. All these questions are just like, can I do this? Can I do that? Does this help? Does that help? Because everyone is looking for a better life. I wish everyone a better life. I hope that I've answered your questions, and I'll see you at the top by the special grace of God. But if you have not subscribed to this channel, and you watch to the end, what are you waiting for? Subscribe. Please subscribe to my channel, like my video, share my videos, and I will see you in the next video. I hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Have a nice night, or have a nice day, or have a nice time, wherever or whatever time you're watching this video. Thank you again, and bye-bye.